Interesting. Oh, we don't know the code. Alright, let's go find a code. Thunder's really loud. John Russell opened his eyes and saw the stars, twinkling as if he were laying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts. Even though that place was a million miles away. No, he blinked the sleep from his eyes looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. I wonder if this is part of the literature that Katie's dad was trying to write. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He vomited into his bare feet. Ugh. He stared for a moment, processing his sick, feckled toenail. Ugh, gross! This is too much detail. I don't know if I want to know about your toenails sitting and vomit. That's gross. Scanning up his bare shins, bare knees, he was completely naked. He looked up and met the eyes of a gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight polymer fiber tunic. The fabric that strained at the seams to contain her... What are we reading? Matter transference operator. Then he passed out. We're gonna... Don't make me... Don't you... Meowster. John Russell had crossed the gap in time. Only messages had passed before, but now... oh man. M-man. They needed him. Now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions from the council had been clear. What to procure, what to construct from it, and how to assemble it. So he made the machine how to transport him bodily across time. And now he stood there on the bridge of the starship Archimedes, command of the vessel because only he, who had saved the president's life twice before. Why are there... Is he intoxicated while writing this? Because there's like spelling and grammar and it's what? Could helm the naive crew to their destiny, the fate of the galaxy. It's weird. Hi Onaga, how are you? You can do better. What if JFK wasn't JFK? Maybe he was drinking when he was writing some of this stuff? Early spaceflight, Utopia. Advanced technology, World War I, early time, too different? Oh, so that's his book! Oh, I see. To go back in time and save the president. Ah. How many games have you cleared today? We've just cleared Tacoma and we're starting up Gone Home. But can I rearrange the notes? Pioneer CLD D703 combination laserdisc compact disc player. MSRP $999.99. Remote with backlight, double-sided play, headphone out, display on off. Jog, shuffle, dial, front and remote. Digital CLV, slow motion, freeze frame, last frame memory. 2 S-video outs, coax, optical outs, twin 1-bit DA converters. Why am I reading all of this? They say that the jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... okay. Okay. So we didn't find a combination in here. Let's keep going. Hello? Whoa! I don't know if I want to keep digging in this book. Ah, jeez. Oh my gosh. Gentleman's Magazine for Men! Gosh, Dad. Yep, gosh is right. Just put it back. Nope. It's fine. We didn't see anything. Nope. Put it back. Close the door! How do I turn the text back on? Oh, you just read that? Okay. I just hope that there was nothing under that magazine that I had to pick it up for. A stranger under my roof. The teen years are fraught with change of all types, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. But these changes don't just affect your teen. Your teen's turbulent years are a challenge for parents as well. Maybe the biggest challenge you've ever yet faced since having children. This book holds insights to your teen's behavior from the very beginning as he or she first enters adolescence up through the end of teen years. Okay. Practical strategies here are based upon well-tested principles of pediatric psychology presented by Dr. Ella Medina, herself a mother of 2 teenagers. Prepare to gain new tools for establishing a productive, healthy, and loving dialogue with the stranger under your roof. I don't know how I feel about that. Uh, 0451. Alright, let's try that. Why did the text go away? Did I press something? Well, I don't know. It went away. Dear Terrence, David asked me to rate you regarding the reviews you've been submitting the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and secure, I don't know what that word is, from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The reader of Home Theater Aficionado wants to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations of your childhood. Aw. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of other guys out there half your age who would like to take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time. And he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on the say-so. On his say-so. You should rate him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Aw. Okay, 0451. 0451. Why does this happen? Dear Mr. Mason, please find and close your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. I don't know why the text is gone, but I'm gonna turn off the what is it? I don't... Gameplay? Show training messages. Disable interaction highlight? Controls? Where would language? Overlay text. Yeah, let's turn that back off because I don't know why the text is not showing up anymore. And now it just goes to this. Okay, we're fine. Will and testament. Oh boy. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead. Whoops. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew, Terrence Greenbrier. Okay, so his nephew is now the... So Terrence is Terry. Got it. In the event that I said Terrence Greenbrier should precede me, then I, in such event, the bequest to him shall fall in all the same bequeathed to his children as ordered age by competent stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. Signed, Oscar. So they typed it out, and that's his will that he wrote. Okay, got it. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie, discover the truth. Huh. Sorry! We looked at everything in here? Oops. Time accidental. Are these like his ideas of building his main character? Hi, Kirby. Guess who just graduated from university? Congratulations! I'm sorry, I got distracted by Burrito. Congratulations, Kirby. She really likes the Scritchies. Do you like the Scritchies? Yeah? I think she's just tolerant of me. Kirby, congratulations. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I feel like there's something on one of these bookshelves that I need to, like, look out for. So many bookshelves in this house. They have a lot of books. So there was a locked door. These coupons? Coupons? So this is probably Jan's material, right? Because she's a forest agent in the forestry. Open folder. Reproductive system worksheet. Oh gosh. Health class. Below are 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper Then choose one of the two stories and rewrite it, beginning with the title and your name. Okay. The early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Platz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Willem in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear, I don't know who, Borislav? The boy she engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her gut, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. This is okay. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd, and then there! Her dear Boris. Dorito, what are you doing? What are you doing? Look at your little toe beans. Look at them. They're adorable. I can't tell if you want down or not. You want down? This is for health class. This is for an assignment for one of her classes. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skipped a beat. The ovum releases an ovium and travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs. Reach out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instantly. That's so sad. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and for a time, Borislav huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with the torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy. It comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join a Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries and proceeds— oh my gosh. I mean, you said write a story. Make sure the last sentence is good. A good concluding statement. I mean, see me. I know, it's supposed to be really intimidating. You said write a story. That was a good story. That was really good. World history. I don't think that was a bad story. You gotta make the reproductive system sound interesting, right? Why do you need to use multiple shot glasses?
Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind. What am I going?
March 3rd, 1976.
Why, Daddy, I didn't know you
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
Do you think I sent you far away
I ain't been nowhere.
from me?
I read to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Farah, despite low sales of the Accidental Savior.
Left my trunk in
We went
town.
ahead with the publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, the sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first. So our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working with you as your publisher, and we wish you well, John Russell.
Yeah.
You and John Russell the best in the future endeavors.
Oh, tell me why must I think about you? Oh,
That's a lot of
tell me
records.
why can I live without you? Da-da-da-dee, running high. Oh, no one else do for me, and nothing else.
Want to know something neat about the game? Yes.
Got me craving night and day.
I would like that.
Come back and take these blues away.
I'm gonna take your pail away.
Then play me some
Those monsters! I know, right? Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 again. I think this die is broken. What are you doing? Sliding doors are just drawers with a different mesh turned on their side. That's a really smart way of doing that. Hi Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you're still wanting to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready. Oh yeah, Street Fighter.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild.
Aw.
So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
We're gonna meet Lonnie. What are you doing, Burrito? You wanna sit in my lap? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Do I need to scoot? Here. What was that noise? Come here. Come on. Are you gonna sit? You gotta sit though. Come here. Sit right here. You can do it. You're not sitting. You're crossing over. And you're putting your butt in my face. I don't want that. I don't want it. Nope. Flip and Floof, hello. Welcome back. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. So we need to get up to the attic. This door is also locked. So there's 2 locked doors that we have to find. There's one in the front room, and there's one down this hallway. Where do we find keys? Oh, yeah, we read that. Wait, we've already been in here. How goes the game? It's going pretty well. I saw. We just started, not too long ago. Maybe about an hour. I guess. So this door is locked and the one down the hall is locked. Let's go upstairs. Controlled burns scheduled for Boone County. Boone County plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of a Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on speeds of progress. According to the Forestry Service, in addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable trading tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved. And senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the weekend. October 1st, 1994. Whoops. Weekly planner. Monday, couples bowling. Cooking class on Wednesday. Take apron. Ballroom dancing. I like how all the ballroom dancing is just scratched out. Like it never was a thing. Couples bowling just stops. Cooking class keeps going. Now it's just cooking class. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. So she stopped going to couples. Aw, sad panda. They stopped going to couples bowling. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State Forestry Service, to aid in the upcoming prescribed burn operation. A ranger with expertise in the procedures being transferred to the station at Flintlock National Forest effective 9/2/94. Please see attached personnel files. The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier, is charged with the supervision of transferred personnel. So she was being transferred, or Janice is overseeing the transferee? Janice is charged with the supervision of the transferred personnel. Okay, so she's in charge of the transferred person. The duration of transfer will be based upon the performance evaluation as well as the recommendation of the overseeing officer. 8/4/94. Oh, so they knew about a month before. Okay. Got it. The Bratmobile... What? Automotive? Did I just flip it over? Poor Sam. Love things... What? No. Hold on. Flip it over. Flip. It's not working. Flip it over! Okay. Cherry bomb, throw away.
This is wonderful!
You're wonderful. What does it say in the crevice? Tanneras! Don't look behind you. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for the bits. Sorry if I'm deleted while watching on my Xbox. No, you're totally fine. I understand how the text functionality on there is not like the browser. What does it say in the thing? Can't really read it. Okay, quickly.
Bears. Beats.
You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. Okay, so this is a mixtape. Whoops, sorry.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
That's adorable. Adam's Words, welcome back for 8 months. Thank you so much for your continued support. I never get tired of being Cylon. You're great, Starbuck. Keep up. Keep being the kind-hearted, wonderful person you are. No, you! I'm not crying, you're crying! Let's see. Sam, stop leaving every light on the house on. Oh. Sorry. You're as bad as your sister. I mean... Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old, and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across the ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being. And since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me! Oh my gosh. Hi, Rain! How are you? Is this game similar to Life is Strange? There's not really any interaction with people. I'm just going through and finding notes and clues. So I, as a person, or this character, have come home, and I'm just kind of reading clues about people. How was Tacoma? Tacoma was great. I really liked it. I thought I was gonna mess up at the end, but it turned out okay. I will make sure to cut the VOD into 2 separate parts, so the collection will have each game in it, if you want to go back and rewatch it.